national service experience, I no longer question my purpose or passion in life. I know what I want, to work with and for children, helping them to make their dreams come true and contribute to making this world a better place. And I know who I want to be: happy, humble, courageous, compassionate, generous, and genuine. And because of my national service experience, I know all of it is possible.
Because of my national service experience, I now volunteer on a regular basis.
Because of my national service experience, I'm now the coordinator of a local water quality program.
Because of my time teaching through AmeriCorps' program Teach for America, I'm now the director of the Louisiana Delta, working to expand our impact to many parishes across the northern part of the state.
Like I say, I was disabled and just sitting around the house. I don't have no grandchildren, and it just coming to see those children every day, it just put a joy in my heart. It changed me. At first, when I first started out here, I couldn't hardly get around, you know, with my leg. And now, I don't even think about it no more. They will put something else on your mind. I love those children, and I know they love me.
Say that and because of the AmeriCorps and National Service, I am now the managing director of a nonprofit theater company here in beautiful Bloomington, Indiana. And if it hadn't been for my experience in the AmeriCorps, I would not have been able to give my life to service as I'm doing now. And so I think
I gained a lot of experiences in leadership, in communication, and teamwork. I made some of the best friends of my life, and now I'm a site director for another AmeriCorps program. So I know that I would not be where I am without my NCCC experience. I love it, and I can't thank the program.
This experience had a very big impact on my life. It actually helped me to get the position that I currently have in DC. I'm a public health analyst for Medicare, and they actually asked me about both my leadership experience and also one of my projects, counseling senior citizens for Medicare in Omaha, Nebraska, that I did with the National Civilian Community Corps. Excellent.
Because of my national service experience, I'm a more valuable member of the community in which I live and work, the workforce, and the global community at large. I love AmeriCorps.
But these kids out here brought more joy in my life than that 150 at church, because they can't help themselves, and we do things to help them, and that really put a joy in my life. I love it. And I will do it from now on as long as I keep breath in my body. I will.
Because of my national service experience, I was inspired to learn how to protect our nation's water quality. I went back to school and earned degrees in water resources and environmental policy. Now, I'm the National Coordinator for a Tribal Clean Water Act program at U.S. EPA headquarters in Washington, D.C.
Because of my national service through AmeriCorps and Teach for America, I now am the director of a cultural center in rural Arkansas, where I get to introduce kids to the arts every day.
Currently, I am living in Hawaii, going to the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Definitely say that if it wasn't for AmeriCorps and the Education Award more than anything else, definitely wouldn't be able to afford to be out here and be living my dream of going to school, four-year school, not just a community college, and it's something that I'm eternally grateful for.
Because of my national service experience, I not only have a job, but I have a career.
Because of my national service experience, I have had such a great joy being in this program of the foster grandparents. And I feel like I've
prepared all my life for doing what I'm doing right now, and that is loving children and helping children to access their real self and grow. And it's been so rewarding for me to be able to sit down one-on-one and hold a child that's really upset, and let them get back on track and be grounded. And they, I think, look at us like we're the grounding.
Because of AmeriCorps, on December 31st, 2011, I'll be celebrating 23 years of federal service, and I'm still supporting and encouraging community volunteering across the country.
Previously applied to the White House and was told no, but there was a huge emphasis on civil service within the administration, and so when they saw that I had AmeriCorps experience plus everything that I had done, including disaster relief and working with children, they figured I was a qualified candidate to come be in the White House, which is amazing.
I'm convinced that the single greatest unifying force in this country isn't patriotism, isn't politics, isn't the economy, but rather its service to each other, as common as mud, but as strong as iron in the relationships, the communities, the accomplishments it's
You
built.
got to show them love, and that's what I bring to the table, is love and devotion, and I want them to understand me as a granny, not just a foster granny. So all over the works, when I go and pick him up, they say, he says, Granny, Granny, and they wonder, who are you talking to? Is that your grandson? Surely. So I count it as a joy for getting up in the morning and having somewhere to go that's meaningful to you, as this workplace is here, and being a part of somebody else's life that makes a joy in mine.
My name is Jack Elsey. I'm a 2005 to 2007 Teach for America alum and AmeriCorps alum. I taught in the South Bronx in New York City. Because of my national service experience, I am now an assistant superintendent at Detroit Public Schools, where I have the opportunity and privilege of serving thousands of students across 28 schools in arguably the nation's neediest community. Because of my service experience, I'm a better citizen. I understand the challenges that poor communities face every day, and more importantly, I understand the solutions and the hard work that is required to drive positive change in those communities. Had I never signed up for Teach for America through AmeriCorps, I wouldn't know what it was like to truly serve others on a daily basis, to understand what it's like to put others before myself on a daily basis. Not only does this make me a better citizen, but I know this will make me a better father and a better grandfather, and ultimately will make me, wherever I go, understand what it's like to be selfless.